Guess there's that little patch in the grass. What's that about?
The grass has a matted appearance there.
Huh. That's interesting. Let's walk a little closer and see what's there.
The grass has a matted appearance there.
See if there's anything we can pick up there.
The marks are part of the grass and do not move.
Why don't we take a closer look at it?
There are marks in the grass as though some heavy wire object had been set there. Gabriel is already magnifying that. Something small and iridescent is barely visible among the indentation. It looks like a scale of some sort.
Huh. Guess the police weren't very thorough. They missed this. Gabriel, an amateur writer, found this. He's not even a full-fledged investigator.
With magnification, the marks in the grass are clearer. The marks are actually deep indentations in a regular mesh pattern.
Okay, let's try to grab that scale thingy.
The scale looks a little delicate to pick up by hand.
Ah, but luckily for me, I've got something that helps Gabriel look scruffy. Take the tweezers and use them on the scale.
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind.
Well, let's get out of here. This place is creeping me out a little bit. Well, I did promise Grandma to go see the family tomb, so let's go over there. St. Louis Cemetery number 1. Who's this guy?
Excuse me, sir?
What you need, boy?
How's business today?
About like every day. It's what you call a seller's market.
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I don't really care to talk about it. I don't do it none myself.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Ain't it just awful, them finding those bodies with voodoo things around them? I don't think there's any real voodoo going on. Somebody's trying to cover their tracks is all.
What do you know?
I told you all I know about that.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I thought I'd stop doing that.
Seems like everybody want to visit New Orleans at least once in their lives. And they love the cemetery tour. I see tourists in here every day of the year.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
There's lots of things to see here, but none are as beautiful as the St. Louis Cemetery number 1.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? I see snakes around here all the time. Most of them ain't poisonous, of course.
I also know that Indiana Jones is deathly afraid of snakes.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I don't mind snakes myself, but lots of folks are afraid of them.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
Why, St. John the Baptist is the patron saint of voodoo. Sometimes we get some weird goings-on in that cemetery on that night. More often a few nights before. People taking grave dirt, bones, and more.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yep. Don't know what they do with them, but it can't be pretty.
What else can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I told you all I know about that.
Do you have any idea what Cabri Saint-Coeur means?
Shot in the dark?
No, can't say that I do.
Nobody seems to know what it means.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Toussaint Gervais. I'm the watchman here at St. Louis number 1.
What exactly do you do here?
Oh, I keep the place tidy, cause, but a big part of my job, too, is looking out for the grievers, you know. People come to pay their respects, and they need looking out for. Sometimes they so grief-bound they don't know what they doing.
Tell me about yourself.
That's about all there is to say.
Well, let's ask about the cemetery then.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, number 1.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs, not in the ground, don't you? The water table's too high. Them coffins would float right out of their graves. Them dead would go floating right down into the water. Cause if it were Mardi Gras, nobody'd even notice.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, number 1.
It's a historical place. People buried in here from the Civil War and back further, too. Take a look around, you'll see.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, number 1.
Just look around, You get the feel of the place.
No, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Well, we promised Gran, so let's go visit the family tomb. I should add that this is not required to pass this day. I figured we need to have some background information.
The Wright family tomb. Several of Gabriel and Gran's family members are laid to rest here. The marker reads, Mera Planta Wright.
These are Gran's folks. I never knew.
The marker reads, Franklin Wright.
These are Gran's folks. I never knew.
The marker reads, Harley Wright.
Gran's sister. She died young.
The marker reads, Harrison Knight.
Granddaddy.
The marker reads, Philip Knight.
Daddy.
The marker reads, Margaret Templeton Knight.
My mother.
Well, we visited the tomb. Guess we've solved Gabriel's conscience to go visit the family. Guess we better go talk to Mosley about the case, see if there's any more information that we may have missed. Off to the police station we go. Okay, time to talk to the jerk and see if we can see Mosley. My good friend Mosley.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Now we talk to Desk Sergeant Frick.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Yay, we get to go see him! Finally, Gabriel's allowed to do something without trespassing or stealing something.